everybody, it's Tina. Hope you guys are having a great day. I am going to do my mantle redesign for you today. It's more of like a refresh. I'm going to insert pictures at the end of the way the fireplace looked before we moved in, when we moved in, and then we painted it white because it was a wood color, and then the way I had it decorated and the way I'm going to decorate it today. So there'll be a series of pictures at the end too. Please, if you have any questions about where I got anything or how we did something, how long it took to paint the fireplace and all of that, please leave it to your comments below and I'd be happy to answer any questions. And let's get started. Okay, and here is what our mantle is now. As you can see, we did paint it white, and I really like it so much better white. It just really stands out now. It pops the wall color, even though we are going to change it at some point, but I really like it so much better white. And I got this little farmhouse sign from Hobby Lobby, which I just stuck on there, and I just leave it on there all the time because I really like it. And from the pictures before, you could see that I had an older clock that was kind of like dark and wooden. And I went to Hobby Lobby and I had a coupon, so I actually got this clock. And I think I ended up paying like $25 for it. And it's really big and it's really pretty and it kind of ties everything in, so I really like it. First thing I do with a mantle, obviously you have to wipe everything down, make sure everything is clean. And I like to kind of just sit back and take a look at it for a while, kind of get a feel for what kind of things I want on there, what I'm not going to put back on there. You know, you can redo your mantle at any time for any occasion, for any holiday. I just like something really clean and simple, just for every day. And what I did was I took everything off, wiped it all down like I said, and I put everything on the table. So let's just go to the table and we'll see what we have. So what I wanted to do this time is I'm just going to do pretty much candlesticks. I wanted it to be kind of basic, maybe a little farmhousey, a little rusticy, kind of very simple, very clean, and that's kind of the look I was going to go for. So I had all of these already. So these are all candlesticks, they're all wood, and I did get them from Hobby Lobby, all of them, including the candles. I have this too. It's just like a little wooden something or other. I don't even know what you want to call it. But I got that at Hobby Lobby, and then I got the beads actually from Amazon. They came in a pack of 3, and I think it was like $9 or $10. And then I got this vase. I usually don't like the glass, like chip glass or smoked glass, whatever you want to call it. But I just thought it added just like a little bit of something to the mantle, kind of a little bit glammy, and I just really liked it. So I think I'm going to give that a try. And then I just have this big dough bowl, and it's kind of narrow, as you can see by my hand. It's not very wide, it's just kind of long, but I thought that would also kind of look good on the mantle. So these are the kind of things I gathered that I said to myself, you know what, I want these on our mantle. So this is the design we're gonna go with. So usually the first thing I would do would be to put the dough bowl on the mantle. So let's go get that over there. And I'm gonna position that right underneath the clock. I think it just adds a little bit of something since everything is so white over there. Just to have that little bit of wood underneath the clock, I think will look pretty nice. And then the next thing I think I'm gonna do is take the 2 larger candles that I usually have on my mantle at all times, and I do. They're usually always there. So let's just grab one, and I'm gonna put it right over here. Then what I like to do too is just put something on there, kind of take a step back, make sure this is something that I really want and that's where I want it, and I'm pretty sure that looks good right there. So then we'll go grab the other one and we'll put that on there too. And I think that looks great. One is a little bit bigger than the other one, and what I did was on the top right here, I just took a little bit of eucalyptus and I wrapped it around the base. Just with those candles, I thought it needed a little something. So that's what I decided I was gonna do. And like I said, you always have to take a step back, kind of take a look, make sure this is what you're going for. And it definitely is. So I like that so far. So we're gonna go get the other candles. And we'll start with the bigger one first. Usually the rule of thumb is you work in groups of 3. I don't always. It really kind of depends on the style that I'm going for. And as you can see that big star right there, those are going away. I'm not gonna keep those anymore. My style's definitely changed. So I kind of like that right where it is. So we'll grab the next step down. And it's a lot of back and forth, sorry about that, guys. Then I'm gonna put that right next to it. And as you can see, the candlesticks are not the same. These two over here, those ones do match. These ones do not. And I did that on purpose. But I think that looks kind of good right there. So let's go back now and get the smaller one. And we'll see, as you can see, it's really coming together. So we're gonna do this one. I think I'm gonna put the middle one just out a little bit. I think that looks pretty good. So it definitely gives the mantle height, which since we live in a condo and it's smaller, I seem to think that if you have things that are bigger, that go higher up, even at a small space, I tend to like it better. I just think it gives the room a lot of dimension and height, and it makes it seem a lot bigger than what it is. So now we're gonna go get that little, I don't know, kind of reminds me of like a bowling ball pin. But I thought it was kind of cute, so I grabbed it. I think I'm gonna, since there's three of one thing on one side, I'm gonna put a third thing over there. And I think I kind of like it right there. I'm not sure if it's gonna stay there. It might be a little bit too small for right there, since everything is so much bigger, but I'm gonna live on it, you know, for a day or two. And then if I don't like it, I'll take it off and maybe I'll go to Hobby Lobby and get another kind of candlestick. And then the last thing I'm gonna grab is, let me grab this too while I'm over here. And then this little glammy, whoops, we don't want that to fall down. The little glammy kind of candle holder. But you know what, we're gonna light the candle on the inside just so we can kind of get the full effect. And this is where I got those candles from Walmart the other day that I thought it would be so good to have in there. Because when the glass lights up, when the candle's lit on the inside, you know, all the pieces of glass are lit, and I just think it looks so pretty. And even though it's not farmhousey whatsoever, I just think that adds a little bit of something in there. And I think I'm gonna keep it there. I'm gonna live on it for a while. I might go back and maybe put a little lamb's ear, but I don't know. I think just with the wood and the candles, I think I'm gonna leave it just like that. I would love to know what you guys think. If you have any suggestions, if you think I should add a little eucalyptus on the bottom or some lamb's ear or maybe some more farmhouse beads, maybe another candle, I'm not really sure. I kind of like it just like this. It's very basic, very simple. I think it really makes the fireplace look so pretty. I'm gonna kind of scoot back a little so you can kind of get the full idea. And that's what we have. Oh, this little box down here, we got it, it says Nantucket on the side, and we got that at a vintage market, and it's over 100 years old. And I was originally gonna paint it white, but then I decided, you know what, I like just the rustic look. And then those are just some spindles, and I threw a little lamb's ear and eucalyptus in there as well. So here's just a look from the top, which I think looks just so pretty. And then just all the way down to the bottom. And it just adds a little bit of something with that candle. And I think for now, it's gonna stay just like that. So that was my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Any questions or comments, please leave them below. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and on Facebook as well. And keep your eyes open because a lot of more goodies are coming your way. We're gonna do a little surprise giveaway and just some other really cool things upcoming. So until then, be kind to one another and we'll see you soon. Bye everybody.